All right, let's talk about your forecast here as we take a look here outside the ABC4 studios. Blue skies for Joe or anyone else that wants to get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather here. Notice not much of wind showing up right now. That will likely change for our Saturday, but for today, we've got those calm winds, beautiful blue skies. You know that means high pressure is over us. And temperatures are slowly but surely warming up after another chilly start out there with high pressure this morning. Look at Tooele. Oh, yeah. More blue sky. This is what we like to see all across the area here. Just a smidge of haze in the distance, but again, it's mainly about the beautiful blue skies. Let me take you over to Main Street here in Park City. Good afternoon. Look at that. We've got the cars lining up, getting a little more active on Main Street here as it is a Friday afternoon, getting up for a weekend here, and a lot of folks heading up into Park City or heading up in the mountains around Park City. So blue skies galore right now. The weather off to a very nice start all across the area for the weekend. All right, look at these numbers. We've got 56 in Price, 59 in Green River, 55 Delta, 53 in Wendover. Good afternoon in Blanding. You're at 56 and 65 degrees currently in St. George. Here's a look at the weather map. High pressure in charge of the weather here across most of the Beehive State and really the Intermountain West. We had the storm system that brought us some flash flooding yesterday. That continues to make its way off towards the east. Our next system approaching the west coast, that's a weekend storm. Now, it looks very impressive, but it's going to really start to lose its steam as it moves our way. But it'll still be enough to bring us some impacts primarily across far northern Utah. Southwest Utah for the rest of today, sunny and very nice out there. We're looking at these temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 70s as we go throughout this afternoon. As we look at your forecast here along the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at those temperatures in the mid 60s. Mostly sunny and fairly pleasant conditions, just a few degrees above where we should be with that average. All right, as we look at your Beehive Blitz forecast, heading to some of those football games, again, looking pretty good, but you're going to want to have the team sweatshirts or jackets as we go throughout the northern half of the state, because once the sun sets, that temperature will drop fairly quickly out there as we dip down into the 50s and even some 40s by the end of the game. Meanwhile, in St. George, kickoff temperatures in the low 70s, very pleasant, but notice as we go throughout the game, temperatures quickly drop down into the low 60s, even some upper 50s in and around portions of Washington and Iron counties by the time we get towards the end of the game. So even there, you'll want to have a sweatshirt at least by the end of the game if you have any of those fifth quarter celebrations that you may be taking place in. Otherwise, as we look at the forecast going into the weekend, high pressure really starts things off for us today. That's why there's absolutely nothing around Utah. But notice as we go into the weekend, here we go. Saturday, we see the winds picking up out of the south and west. The clouds start to thicken up. Maybe an isolated late day shower, but I think it's mainly dry until Saturday night. That's when we start to see showers filling in first across southeast Idaho and Cache Valley. And then they start to drop south along the Wasatch Front with some mountain snow developing. And that'll be wave number one of a couple of waves of moisture that will move through over the weekend. Not a complete washout this weekend, so I do want to stress that. Even on Sunday, I don't think it'll be a complete washout. There'll probably be some rain Sunday morning, and then another wave coming in Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and that'll persist into early Monday. So 70 degrees on Saturday along the Wasatch Front, but then temperatures only in the low to mid 50s Sunday. Big change there behind that front. Meanwhile, southern Utah, I had a lot of sunshine, just a few clouds. Near 80 on Saturday, we dipped down only into the mid 70s by Sunday. So St. George, I've got you in the 70s here really for the next 7 days, but of course that front comes through Saturday night into Sunday, bringing some windy conditions, but overall just a couple of degrees off of that temperature. The Wasatch Front, I've got us in the mid 60s on your Friday with mostly sunny skies, but those winds pick up on Saturday. The clouds increase by Saturday afternoon. We get up to near 70 degrees. Can't rule out an isolated shower late day, but most of us will stay dry until Saturday night. That's when the rain develops from north to south into Sunday with falling temperatures and mountain snow. Jordan?